The beginning of December is known to many writers as the NaNoWriMo hangover. And this is because for those of us who tried to shove 50,000 words into the 30 days of November as part of National Novel Writing Month, those first days of December can feel like a really big exhale where you just don't want to do anything demanding. You want to recover from the relentless press of November. And I totally get that, and I myself had a couple of days off at the beginning of December because of a work trip. However, in my experience, it can be really difficult to pull yourself back into your practice when you want to, and instead let that break drag on longer than you might want. It is now Monday, the 5th of December, and over the last few days since I got back from my work trip, the way that I have been combating this hangover, whilst also letting myself recover a bit from the effort of the previous month, has been to work on my Project Gilbert Book 1 rewrite. So for those of you who have seen my writing vlogs, you will maybe have seen that during Book 1 of Project Gilbert, the romance trilogy I'm working on at the moment, I decided about 2/3 of the way through to change the point of view and tense. So to move from third person past tense to first person present tense, which worked really well for the rest of the book, but means that now I have 2/3 of a book that needs to be rewritten to be in the right point of view and tense. Now, because the story of Book 1 is all there, that rewrite is a very creatively and intellectually undemanding task for me. I can look at what's on the page and rewrite it in a way that feels good. And yes, of course, things are going to change as I do that, but there's no pressure to create that change. So today it is first thing on a Monday morning, and I am waking up ready to start off on the right foot. So whilst I normally do my writing in the evenings, today we are going to do a morning write-along together. Whether you've just finished NaNoWriMo or not, let this be the day that you decide to take a step forward in your habit and in your writing practice. This is how we get better. This is how we grow as writers, by constantly putting one foot in front of the other, even when we're tired, and by finding ways to continue to do that feel good to us as writers. So today's writing vlog is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a little 20-minute sprint together. It's going to be real time. I'm not going to edit it down, and I'm just going to write, and hopefully you can get some work done at the same time. So I encourage you to open up your laptop or pull out your notebook and use this time to engage in whatever creative practice is important to you. For those of you who would prefer to watch, I am going to write a bit of a journal entry about how I'm cultivating my creative practice and why that's so important in my life, even if I weren't published or writing for publication. So let me just get the camera set up and then we'll start writing together. Okay, time to get started. I've not done anything like this before, so this should be interesting. So normally when I write, I use what's called brown noise, which is kind of like white noise, but softer. And I find it just really helps my brain focus in. However, the last couple of weeks, I've really enjoyed listening to more like cozy ambiance. So that's what I'm gonna put on now. So I'm just gonna pull that up and then we'll get started. Lovely. So we've got some smooth jazz going on. I'll make that nice and big for you there. And on my other screen, I've got my document that I've been working in. I've got another vlog where I actually set up this Scrivener project, and I'll link that below so that you can see how I do my rewrite sort of within the same document. I'm not one of those people that likes to do it side by side. I need it to be all right there together. So that's what I've got over on this screen. So we'll have about 20 minutes together. And like I said, I'm gonna put my journal entry up on the screen if you would rather reflect on that, but otherwise, let's start writing. just under halfway through. I'm finding myself jumping around quite a bit and rearranging things as I go, which is quite fun to do, like feeling like I've created all of the pieces of the puzzle and I'm just starting to find exactly how they fit together. Like I'd laid them all out where I thought they needed to go, but now I'm finding those things that really click, and that's really nice. So I'm just gonna keep going. It's going really well. I've really just finished a chapter or a section, so I'm going to crack on to the next one, see if I can't get 2 chapters done this hour. That would be... It's not an hour, it's 20 minutes, isn't it? And I can't edit that out because I said I wasn't going to edit it. So see if I can get 2 chapters done in this 20-minute section, which would be insane. So they are short chapters, so it's fine. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Well, we've just gone a little bit over, haven't we? Oh, and it's gotten very sunny outside all of a sudden. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go, much better. Oh, just got a little bit in the zone there. Okay, so that's our 20-minute writing sprint done. I personally got through about a chapter and a half. I didn't get to 2 in the end. The second one was much longer than the first, which, like I said, is a really good option for me because it's a high output in a short amount of time. So it feels really motivating and encouraging as something to get back into. So if you've got edits that you can do or rewrite or something else that's going to be less demanding on your creative energy, that might be a good thing to focus on in this beginning of December stage, and maybe even throughout the month as you wind up for the winter holidays. Can be really hard to try to find time in between a lot of the social and family commitments that come with this time of year, but do your best to carve out that time because it's so, so important to develop that creative practice, generate that creative energy. If you didn't get a chance to read the journal entry that I shared because you were busy writing along with me, then you can go back and watch it separately, or just let me know in the comments if you want to see that and I can just paste it there. I'm not letting up on my creative practice anytime soon, so be sure to hit subscribe if you want to follow along and develop your creative practice with me. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. The beginning of December is known by many writers as the NaNoWriMover. The NaNoWriMover.